Hey Vikings! Today is April 21st, 2021, and here are your Viking announcements.
Interested in 10 minutes of mindfulness? Come and check out our practice today after advisory at 1:15. We'll be using the Explore mindfulness program.
Athletics! The baseball season is here with their home opener today versus the Eagles.
Seniors, please check your 12th grade Google Classroom. We need all the seniors to complete the data sheet. The form is due Thursday, April 22nd.
JSA, calling all current and future JSAers. Are you interested in being next year's JSA president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, or one of their department directors? Reach out to them as soon as possible as they make plans for next year.
Hartnell Enrollment Workshop. Are you interested in taking classes at Hartnell this summer? The NSH's Counseling Department will be hosting workshops to help students complete the sign-up process. Friday, April 23rd from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. on the Google Meet.
Here is this week's schedule.
Attention seniors, your senior class officers have opened a store for you to purchase yard sign and other cool items to show off to the community that you are graduating from North Salinas High School.
Are you a current junior interested in applying to four-year colleges this fall? If so, we encourage you to take advantage of this great opportunity to receive free additional support. The Salinas Union High School District will be hosting a virtual Jump Start to College Summer Camp this year, which will run during the following dates and times: Tuesday, June 1st through Friday, June 4th from 3 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, June 5th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Sign-ups are on a first-come, first-served basis, so sign up today to secure your spot. The registration link can be found on the North Salinas High School counseling page as well as the 11th grade Google Classroom.
And today's Counseling Wednesday.
Welcome to the North Salinas High School Counseling Module. As we slide into spring and we near the end of the school year, we wanted to spend some time on motivation. First, let's do an overview. Today we are going to define motivation, discuss types of motivation, ask ourselves guiding questions to help us figure out why we are unmotivated sometimes, and more importantly, review some tips to help us find our own motivation. What is motivation? Motivation can be defined as the desire or willingness to do something. It can also be the reason or reasons for acting or behaving in a certain way. It's helpful to think of motivation as something we work at every day, rather than something we are born with. Most recently, researchers who study motivation have used the term self-determination. This term refers to our ability to manage our own behavior, to make confident choices, and think about, set, and accomplish our own goals. In working with young people, I see that you are all working towards self-determination, always striving to be the best version of yourself. There are two types of motivation. Intrinsic motivation comes from inside ourselves. We do things because we enjoy them, not because we have to. Extrinsic motivation comes from external factors that are given or controlled by others. An award for good grades or a pay increase are examples of extrinsic motivation. This is the type of motivation that we most often see in society. Is one better than the other? Not necessarily. Each type of motivation can lead to significant accomplishments. This is a graphic representation of intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation, why we do what we do. We are intrinsically motivated to complete a task because we find enjoyment, purpose, we're curious about it, or we're passionate about it. Extrinsically motivated factors include promotions, pay raises, prizes, perks, or winning something. Factors coming in from the outside to influence us to complete a task. Why are we unmotivated sometimes? Are we feeling pressured or pushed? Do we have other interfering priorities? Do we have too many responsibilities at home? Are we afraid that if we attempt the task and fail, that we'll be less valued or liked? Do we lack the academic, emotional, or physical tools to complete the task? Many of us struggle with motivation, and the best way to get at why we are unmotivated is to ask ourselves some of these questions about our own motivation and self-determination. Let's dive into 8 tips for finding your own motivation. 1. Develop short-term goals that lead to a long-term accomplishment. 2. Establish routines that keep you healthy and focused. 3. Find your why for any given task or project. Ask yourself, why is completing this task important to me? Can you find intrinsic or extrinsic motivation to help you complete the task at hand? 4. Don't wait until you feel like it. More often than not, that feeling will never come, but that doesn't mean you don't have to do it, so do it anyway. Tip number 5. Recognize any setbacks, learn from them, and keep going. Number 6. Personalize a task or project given to you to complete. Be creative and make it your own. 7. Identify your circle of people that you care about and care about you in return, and lean on them to help you stay motivated. 8. Consider that sometimes the motivation to do something isn't about us, but about the people we care about. Now that we've reviewed motivation at length, we want you to know that teens are highly motivated. Young adolescents are developmentally primed for learning things that are intellectually and physically challenging, and for getting excited about their own growing expertise and the freedoms that come with competence. We sometimes have to find motivation intrinsically or extrinsically, but please know that you have it within you to accomplish anything you set your mind to. Signing off, this is Miss Leyva. As always, students can access our counseling modules at our North Salinas High School counseling webpage. Thank you, Vikings, for joining us today, and stay motivated.
And the Viking Creed. Never give up, stay focused on yourselves and others, and stay positive. That's it for today, Vikings. Have a wacky Wednesday.